River State Governor Wike has advised the new board of the Niger Delta Development Commission and NDDC to do things differently. Such a difference, Governor Wike maintained, should be the adoption of regional development approach that will strictly commit to the holistic development of Niger Delta states. Governor Wike gave the charge when the new chairman of NDDC board, Mrs. Loretta Ifeanyi Onochie, led other members of the board on a courtesy visit to him at the government house Port Harcourt on Friday. The governor urged the Mrs. Onochie-led board to embrace the conceptualization and implementation of projects like the construction of highways with bridges to link states. Such projects, he opined, will serve as economic corridors to ease interstate movements and promotion of socio-economic integration within the region.
Mr. Chairman, let me say clearly, I read what you said, that things should be done differently. I want to believe you are sincere. I want to believe that you are sincere. Sometimes I feel ashamed where I come from. Sometimes I feel ashamed where I come from. We talk about underdevelopment, we talk about, we are not developing. Look at the amount of money that are passed through NDDC. Look at the amount of money that passed through NDDC. Then look at the projects on ground.
The River State Governor said that when the projects are awarded, they should not be given to portfolio political contractors, but to competent ones who will stick to delivering quality and enduring projects.
What we call regional development projects that can link up to states. Those are the kind of things NDDC should go in for. And give it to competent contractors. Leave these political contractors. Leave these portfolio contractors. Leave them alone. You have come to my state. You have seen what I've done. If I did not use Julius Berger, if I was going to contract these political contractors, you wouldn't have seen anything here. Of course, you know how expensive Julius Berger is. From 2019 till now, 12 flyovers by Julius Berger. You know how much you're talking about? By Julius Berger. And you can replicate that. Even though there's
such a situation where NDDC could devote huge sums annually, for example, to executing projects in each state of the region without distorting existing development mass. The governor said it is shameful to see the unproductive model NDDC had operated, serving as mere cash cow to politicians and spending about 10 billion naira in a futile attempt to rig the 2019 elections in River State.
NDDC has become a cash cow for politicians. Look at the amount of money NDDC lost in this state just to win the election here. Cash, 10 billion, carry, go and give, wasted. 10 billion you would have used to construct a mega project in a state. You can put it in your pocket.
Governor Wike noted how NDDC often enters and awards projects in states including rivers without recourse to existing development master plan. According to him, what is seen eventually is duplication of projects.
I mean, don't we search our conscience? That while I was there as managing director, while I was there as chairman, I put my feet down that no, this is not what it's supposed to be. Development of the people of Niger Delta. All you see is political contracts. Somebody living here, you go and do a road of 50 meters leading to his gate, Is that the duty of NDDC? You come to my state, you don't even know the priority of my state. You won't ask question. You go and begin to touch my school as if that is my priority. You don't liaise with state before you do project. You sit in your office, conceive project without input of the state. You can't even come and say, look, River State. What is your priority? What do you want NDDC? What project? We are not saying give it to the state to do. That's not what we're saying. We can ask, okay, say this road is about 30 kilometers. It's a bridge. It's very key to the economic development of this state. So that tomorrow we'll know that it was NDDC.
In her address, the new chairman of NDDC board, Mrs. Loretta Ifeanyi Onochie, said they visited to formally introduce themselves to him as the governor of their landlord state. Mrs. Onochie noted the remarkable quality of infrastructure delivered by the administration of Governor Wike that has transformed the entire landscape of River State.
I must say that since yesterday, it has been an exciting moment for all of us here, and particularly myself. Being that I lived briefly in Port Harcourt before my youth service, and I wedded in Port Harcourt. Then thereafter, I kept coming back, and Port Harcourt was still Port Harcourt. But I have come back now, and I cannot believe my eyes. I can't recognize anywhere else. The development that has taken place in Port Harcourt, let me speak about the one I have seen, is amazing, and it is brilliant. And I want to thank you, because every day we are glued to the TV watching Inyendieba, and we are so excited to be here to see all those, some of those projects you have commissioned for the benefit of the people of River State, and by extension, the people of Niger Delta.